Hi, it's Eddie here, and this is a reading for Pisces, and it runs from the new moon on the 21st of January to the full moon on the 5th of February. So I'm going to give the cards a good shuffle, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel whilst I'm doing this. And just going to lay down your 10 cards here on the table. Right, let's have a look at what's going on here. So the first card is the here and now, the present situation. What's going on around you at this time? Okay, I've got the Ace of Pentacles coming in here, okay. The energy is actually looking very good, okay. I do sense a change of energy here, and maybe things have been working against you, okay. But what I feel strongly is that the tables are going to start turning in your favour. It's very much about, you know, the world shifting from your shoulders and into the palm of your hands here, okay. There's also some money, you know, on the way, okay. And usually with this card, it's not so much about something worked for. So it could be around like a sort of a win, some kind of inheritance, some kind of settlement, some kind of benefit. But it's on the way if it hasn't arrived already, okay? There's also something here about taking more control of a situation, okay? It could well be that a situation's been controlling you, but I do sense you're going to grab the bull by the horns here and going to take control. And then that helps to drive you forward. Card crossing is the Three of Wands in the reversed position. So what I feel here is that you have been held back. You know, I see this vision of you like an animal tethered to a rope, where you're going over the same old ground, you know, day after day, week after week, and even month after month. But you've had enough, okay? There's no grass left on the ground, okay? And you're ready, okay? You're ready to move forward. And often it is one step back to leap two steps forward. Or it's a bit like you pull back like an elastic band. Yeah, and then you let go, and then you project yourself forward here. That's the kind of energy which I get here. There could be some kind of sort of delays here around travel or some kind of cancellations. Let's look in the past, come into the present, which is the Emperor card, okay. I am looking back here, you know, and I do sense there was a time when things were really secure for you. I just get a lot of like stability. There was a lot of certainty. But more recently, you know, things have kind of sort of changed, and things have become unsettled for you. But as I look in the kind of sort of present situation, it's going to change back again. Okay, you know what it tastes like or feels like to have this kind of sort of like the security, and you're starting to feel it again. You're starting to really want this within yourself. And it is very much about believing it and also feeling it as well, and then it will start to show up on the outside. It's happening, okay, it's starting to happen. If I look more forward, I've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position. And what this card is saying is that you must lose the world to gain it, okay? So it's like you've got to let go of something so that you can gain something better here, okay? And I really do feel you are going to do that. So it could well be around like a sort of decluttering, just having a big sort out, and just kind of just getting rid of so-called friends, okay? So moving forward from them who've been shown up for their true colours. I also get something here about, you know, if you change the way you look at something, then what you look at also changes. And the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. There's also something here like a circle, so you could well have been like in a vicious cycle, pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, but it's very much this feeling of breaking free from that. And I come back to you must lose the world to gain it. The card in the goal position is shown by the Strength card reversed. That's interesting. I was just talking about karmic, and of course the Strength card is numbered 8, okay. Whether it's upright or reversed, it's still number 8, okay, whichever way you look at it. So whichever way you look at this situation, it's, you know, it's very karmic. There's a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold. You feel quite weak in your present position. Okay, it could well be that you've lost a lot of confidence from when things were stable to how they've been recently. Though, as I said, there is a turnaround here. Okay, you have been working on yourself. You've been doing really well, and really, you know, sometimes your weakness is your strength. So, you know, it's not actually a weakness to let go of this, it's actually a strength. Okay, though it may seem like that to you. Okay, but as I look, you know, more forward, there is a sense of big changes taking place here. Subconsciously, I've got, you know, the Ten of Wands here. You have been holding on to a lot of stuff. Okay, there's a lot of work to do. Okay, I mean, there's a lot of stuff which you're holding on to which you just don't need any longer. Okay, I mean, this could be physical stuff around the house, things you've been hoarding, if you like, but it also goes much deeper. You know, things in a like psychological sense, in like an emotional sense, and there's a strong sense of the need to kind of sort of work through these. You know, if you like have a big clean up and you get rid of like loads of stuff, you have room for new stuff. But it's the same like psychologically and emotionally. You know, if you have a big clear up, then you create space for something new. Everything's kind of sort of connected in one way or another. The advice card here is shown by the Seven of Wands reversed. Yeah, number 7 does relate to the spiritual plane. So do carry on asking, you know, for help. You know, whether this is in the form of prayers, intentions, wishes. You know, the universe will listen. Okay, but what I would say is be careful, because if you put out a good intention and then back it up with worry, fear, and doubt, the universe will answer both at the same time, and it will just cancel out your good intention. So it always delivers. Okay, so it could well be that you need to work on your fears, you know, on your worries, lack of belief, and then if you can minimize them, then your good intention outweighs these worries and fears, and then it's a lot quicker to manifest. The outside at the moment, Ace of Cups, very positive. Okay, it could well be romance bubbling up around you. It could either be like a sort of new love or a new stage within a present relationship, but it's extremely positive with what's coming up for you. Your hopes and your fears is shown by the Chariot reversed. I suppose your fear is that you're going to remain stuck, you know, forever. You know, where your hope is that there is going to be movement here. It's also advising you to slow down, because you're kind of sort of missing things. If you try to get somewhere too fast, then you kind of miss things sometimes. You know, if you're trying to go somewhere like to a job interview and you've never been there before, you have the rough directions and you're perhaps a little bit late and you're kind of sort of running to get there, you might actually miss the road or the path. Okay, so it's the same kind of thing about kind of, sort of slowing down, and then you'll gain more clarity, and then you'll see more ways forward here. Watch out for flat tire. It's nothing to worry about. It's more a sign from the universe just to say slow down, slow down. Okay, let's look at the next card, which is, oh yeah, there could also be some delays or cancellations around travel plans or around a house movement. And the final card is the Death card in the reversed position. Okay, you may be wondering whether it's the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end here. Okay, it kind of shows you're kind of ready to kind of sort of let go. You're kind of at that in-between stage. It's like the I's need to be dotted and then the T's need to be crossed, and then you're going to move forward. But overall, the reading is looking very, very positive, and it's very much about you taking back more control. I do sense some money on the way to you, and also a new stage or a new relationship here for you as well. But the main advice is just to slow down, and you must lose the world to gain it. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and to comment. Thank you.